Epsicons. It's a ball into our box here. Number 18 is a free header, and it's a fantastic save by Fash. He's Dami on the ball, squares this one to Drage. He's unmarked, he's got time, but he's hit that straight at the keeper. Flag goes up, referee doesn't give it. The number 17's in on goal, he scuffs his shot. Fash has got it under control, and the number 17 still kicking it here. Uh-oh, we've got trouble here. Home. Home, home, home. It has been too long. Absolute carpet. How's the hamstring?
It's okay. I doubt it will go today.
Jappy, Kai doesn't want to start. He's scared about his hamstring.
I want to start. I had enough time on the bench last season. I'll be fine.
No Jesus sandals this week. I didn't put that up last week. I'm gonna put it up this week. Man, like months, you know. How'd you find last week? First competitive game?
First competitive game, yeah, it was good.
You enjoy it?
Get a bit fit, you know?
Yeah. Big Daniel Hughes.
Morning.
How are you?
Alright, yeah.
You were late last week.
I was late.
So you made up for it by being half an hour early today.
Yeah, I reckon 15, 20 minutes.
It was half an hour.
Okay. Thank you.
Boo. Boo. Explain yourself.
Made it on time.
Explain yourself.
Woke up late.
Why? You were up watching the boxing, weren't you?
No.
Nah, you don't lie. Don't lie. You see, these young people don't know how to be honest, you know. Hey, why? Well, you were up watching the boxing, innit? Just be honest, it's fine. Yeah, so you lied.
I saw some of the boxing.
So you liar. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Sunday League Football with ourselves, Sporting Continental. We're back this week in league action as we take on South London Giants. We currently sit top of the table. They are currently on the bottom. We've won all of our games and they've won no games so far. So they'll be looking to get a win today to kick off their campaign. As always, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave a comment down below, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Without further ado, let's have a look at how we lined up for today. So no changes for us in goal. Number 1 is Fash Ibrahimi. We have made a couple changes to the back line. There is no Evan in the squad today. Mons comes in to start alongside Hugo. Danny Grant drops to the bench. Jupp comes in at left back, which means Kai gets moved into right back. In the middle of the park, returning to the lineup after his red card against Bath Old Boys, is Zach Powell playing alongside Joe. And just ahead of them is Aiden. Forward line on the left is the skipper Matt Drage. On the right for this week, no Ben Anderson. We've got Dami Oyeta. And up front is none other than Sir Dan Hughes. On the bench today, we've got number 15, Daniel Grant. Darren and VJ are also on the sideline, but only wanted to feature if absolutely necessary. And the gaffer is Joe and Jupp. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, our opponents for today, South London Giants. We haven't actually ever played against them before, so not too sure what to expect. However, if we're going by league standings, then this should be a relatively easy game. But as we know, football sometimes throws up surprises. We're going to be hoping this isn't one of those days. So it's the number 4 here. It's going to look for a switch for South London Giants. It's going to go straight to Juppy. Juppy touches it down, but it goes to the number 10. He plays it out wide to the right back and he plays it forward to the right winger. Tries to go past Juppy. Juppy forces him inside to Joe, but Drage is there with the ball over the top. The flag has stayed down here. It's a good chance early on. Dan seems to be running on quicksand there. Not too sure what happened, if I'm honest. It's the number 7 on the ball here for South London Giants. He tries to play it inside. It's intercepted by Joe. Sets it to Juppy. Juppy plays it forward to Drage first time. Drage plays it in behind here to Dan. Dan is in between the number 4 and the number 3. Plays it out wide to Aiden. Aiden takes a touch back and he plays it to Drage. Drage plays it back out to Aiden. Aiden is going to get across into the box and his keeper saved, and it's Dammy with the back heel, and Dan gets a touch in the front post and somehow that's gone in. I think it was in between the keeper and the number 4. Clever play by Dammy with the back heel. Dan, nice and alert, gets the slightest of touches to it just to redirect it. Started with Aiden's shot here, keeper fumbles it. Dammy there with the back heel. Dan, yeah, in between the keeper and the number 4, gets the slightest of touches, and that's enough to put it into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Dan's got his first of the game.
How's that gone in?
He rolled it back.
Ball over the far side with the number 17. He's going to cut back inside, then he's going to pass looking here for the number 10. Aiden goes out there to try and force him backwards towards his own goal. He does that successfully momentarily, but the number 10 goes for a switch here. Look at this for a first touch. Fantastic first touch into the number 9. Hugo goes out there to force him out. He has a shot, and that's well wide. South London Giants keeper with a goal kick here, and he's going to take it, and it's a horrendous kick. That's not playable, it's terrible. And the ball's fought to the number 13, who tries to turn inside, and it's picked off by Zach. Dan plays it into Dammy. Dammy squares this one into Drage. Is this number 2? Oh my god. How has he missed that? Jesus Christ. He's shot that straight at the keeper. Gonna give credit to the keeper, but Drage, that was poor. And here you see Zach winning the tackle, and the ball falls to Dan. And he looks to curl one into the far corner, and he does just that. And it's 2-0 with nearly 15 minutes gone. It's a good finish by Dan. Let's have a look at this miss by Drage. Drage really ought to be scoring there, to be fair. Someone said there's pressures on the sideline getting in his head. But here you see Zach picking the ball off the defender who tries to dribble at the edge of his box. And Dan just opens up his body and curls it into the far bottom corner. And that's 2-0. Dan's second of the game. So South London Giants number 9 restarts the game, plays it back to the number 10, sorry. Number 10 plays it out here to the number 4. Kai is out there with him. Number 4 turns away from Kai and plays it to the number 11. He's going to try and take Mont on here and Kai there, but Kai getting back in position. Mont takes a touch inside, but he's going to get picked off by the number 11. Good play by him. Ball over the top to the number 17. The flag's gone up straight away. The referee doesn't blow it. Number 17 scuffs his shot, and Fash has got it under control here, as you can see, and the 17's kicked it. Handbags. I gotta give credit where it's due. Look at this touch by number 17. Woo! Over Juppy's head, but Juppy gets back into his position to slow down the number 17. Zach is there to help out, and so is Joe. The ball's played back to the number 7, and he plays it into the number 10. Number 10 plays it back to the number 9. Number 9 back to the 7. Number 7 on the ball. He's going to play it out to the number 17, who's in loads of space. He's going to get across into the box. Fash calls for it, so Hugo leaves it. The number 11 steps in there, and Fash is going to end up on top of the ball. Quick corner taken from us on this near side by Kai into Zach. Zach floats this one into the air, and it's Drage completely free. That has to go down as a chance. So the ball here's with the number 11 for South London Giants, and the number 13 is coming forward here with the ball. Zach nicks it off him. Number 9 touches it around Aiden. Number 11 flicks it on into the path of the number 4, but Kai is back in position. They're going to switch this one over the far side into the number 7. The number 7 on the ball, and he's we're not really pressing, we're just allowing him to have the ball, and he plays it out to the number 17. Up there with Juppy, skips past him. Juppy diving in there, gets across into the box, and then number 18 gets in between Hugo and Mons, and that's a fantastic save by Fash. So from the corner, they take it quick whilst we're still half asleep. It's the number 10 on the ball. He gets across into the box, and it goes in between Mons and Aiden, and the number 18 again rises the highest. He nearly scored. It was saved by Fash, the first header that led to the corner, but he gets this one into the back of the net. That's a good header, to be fair. He's jumping there, jumped quite high, and it's a good header into the back post. Good goal for South London Giants, and they've pulled a goal back. It's now 2-1. Now, for those that know, we play in the Southern Sunday Football League. Drage has played for 3 clubs in the competition. He's played for Swag, he's played for Battersea Park Rangers, and now he plays for us. How's this for your 150th goal in the league? What a finish. Fantastic pass by Monts into Drage, who's in plenty of space here. South London Giants trying to get back, but don't get back in time. It's a great pass back into Drage by Zach. And what a finish that is. Keeper stood absolutely no chance. Fantastic technique on the volley in the back of the net. And just like that, we've regained our 2-goal lead. Now in this clip, as you're going to see, the ball gets booted up in the air. And Zach absolutely plucks this down, but the camera just moves. He's going to be absolutely fuming. But I've got some good news for him to cheer him up. Yo, Zach, hair transplants are half price in Turkey right now.
Yay!
So the number 4 takes a very dodgy looking throw there to the number 13. And he looks to go over the top. It takes a nick off Kai. Plucked down by Hugo. Plays it to Monts. Monts plays it back to Fash. We're spreading the play here. Fash has got the ball and he's going to slow it down. And then he's going to pick out Dan, who takes a good first touch. And he's going to play it back inside into Zach. Zach plays it back to Monts. Monts sets it off to Zach. Zach looking for a runner. Opts instead to go back to Fash. Hugo peeling off over the far side. Fash ignores him and goes over the top to Juppy. Juppy takes a touch forward. Plays it into Drage. Drage plays it back down first time into Hugo. Hugo with the ball here is going to find Aiden over this near side, I believe. And he brings it down well. Touches it around the number 4. He plays it into Dami. Dami up against the number 3. Dami gets in front of him, but for some reason, instead of shooting, he decides to chop. What a goal that would have been, by the way. But no, I want to chop. Absolute toe rag. Anyway, Monts plays it to Hugo. Hugo composed under pressure, plays it back to Monts. Monts plays it forward, looking for Kai. Gets picked off by the number 4. But Zach is there trying to win the seconds. But forced to the number 11. Monts gets it off him into Joe. Joe to Zach. Zach with a switch. Fantastic ball here. Sat-nav into Drage. Drage first touch to Dan. Dan tries to look for Drage, but that goes out and it's a goal kick. Nearly 34 on the clock and Fash has got the ball in his hand. Hugo's there, so he rolls it out to him. Hugo plays it first time into the feet of Monts. Monts plays it forward into the feet of Joe, who's got time and space. He turns, he plays it over the top into Kai. Takes a good first touch. Kai puts it across the face of goal. That's a very good pass, to be fair. Dami's going to get on the end of it and he's going to play it back into Drage. Drage tries to play it to Dan, but he gets nicked off him, but somehow ends up here back with Drage. Zach trying to intercept there, and the number 13, I think it is going to come away here with the ball. It's going to end up with the number 18, the goal scorer for South London Giants. He tries to play one over the top. It's intercepted by Monts, and the ball is one off Monts here with the number 11. Monts stays inside. Hugo goes out there to cover. Number 11 gets a shot off, but it's saved by Fash. So goal kick here for South London Giants. As we're approaching half time, it's taken short to the number 13 and he looks to go long. Doesn't actually go that far, to be fair. Number 7 adds it on and number 17 pigeon chests it down. Not sure who he was looking for, but the ball is nicked off him by Joe. Plays into Drage. Drage skips past the number 2, sets it off to the edge of the box to Aiden. Aiden takes a touch to set himself. He squares it into Dan. Dan across the keeper, and that's his hat trick. And he gets a first half hat trick and it's 4-1. It's a very good finish. Aiden receiving the ball from Drage, opting not to shoot, instead squares it to Dan, and Dan puts it past the keeper, and it's 4-1 just before half time.
Did it go in? Did it go in? Did it go in?
Yeah, we haven't played well. I think part of that though is I couldn't tell you for the life of me what they're playing. No. At all. They just seem to be like free form, put 11 players on the pitch and we'll just run about wherever you want. So as I said, just pick up whoever's nearest to you. That's the easiest way to deal with a team that have no shape and are moving like a rabble. Dan said it, we've got more time, so we can move that ball a little bit more. Trust it. This is the one game where we can actually pass the ball a bit. Loads of space, loads of time to play, and work that. And like, it's 4-1 and we haven't even started. So let's up it second half and we'll get a double figure of it.
All I've got to say is, Drage, when you score, just give me a little love hearts for the sidelines. Why are you such a bell?
No, but boys, on a more serious note, we need to just take our time a bit. There's a lot of goals in here. These guys are actually tired.
Yeah.
I think they put everything into that first half. So second half now, it should be a breeze, but we have a bit more time than we realize.
The thing is, when we're in the final third and we're losing it, yeah, because they're leaving 5 up top and everyone is committing, Jappy has been doubled up on by their player like 7 times. He's done well. He's done well. I just said that. Yeah, he's done well.
Again, man surprised he's getting doubled up.
Right, stop, Aiden.
Man surprised he's getting doubled up. Hey, we ain't even got any subs,
Yeah.
Tempo needs to be better from the back.
It needs
Quicker.
to be a bit quicker.
Yeah.
It needs to be a bit quicker.
Twatting goal.
We need to not let Zach do the long balls as often as he's doing.
Yeah, you alright, bro? You alright? Caught in between because it's so easy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
Between playing, or doing it early. When we recover the ball, there's space in there, but we're doing it free passes. Then we're trying to go long with a set. So don't do that. Just, if we're going to pass it, pass it. And if we're going to go recover it.
So just before we get the second half underway, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors and our partners, Gains and Glory. You already know, check them out. Their socials and their websites on the screen. And of course, none other than the Selk podcast. Check it out on Spotify. Everything that you need for grassroots football, you will find with them.
Yeah, but that's driving.
So Dan gets the second half underway. First half we had a couple moments of madness from our point anyway that we should have done better. However, we cut that out and we could probably get into double figures in this game. I reckon there is that much space out on the pitch. Anyway, Kai takes a throw back to Mons. Mons cuts inside and he plays it into Joe. Joe sets it back to Mons. Mons is got look how much space he's got there. He plays it inside to Zach. Zach lets the ball run into Dan. Dan into the box and he's going to square this one into the feet of Dami and he puts it into the back of the net. 46 minutes. 5-1. It's clever play here by Zach. He just lets the ball run. We've done that a couple of weeks ago to be fair. And Brendan finished it beautifully. And so did Ben actually. And here you see the ball gets squared into Dami by Dan. Dami gets his goal for today and he's off the mark. 5-1. We go again. It's a throw by the number 7. The head is going to be won by Joe. And Aiden's going to bring that down. If I stretch my leg that high, I'd rip a hamstring. Anyway, here is Dami in behind the number 4. He goes past him yet again. All he needs to do is square it. I think Aiden's fuming. Throwing this near side, Jappy takes it quick into Drage. Drage chests it down, plays it back to Jappy. Jappy skips past the challenge by the number 17. Drage cuts inside, plays it to Aiden. Aiden here, good feet again. Plays it into Drage at the edge of the box. Opens up, bread and butter, just like Zach was saying. Into the back of the net. Zach likes it. 6-1, and the crowd goes mild. Good feet here by Aiden at the edge of the area. And he cuts inside and he gets another assist for today. It's a deflection off the number 3 here and it goes in the back of the net. Oi, Zach, are you going to go Turkey for that half price team? Kai recently told me he's gone self-employed. I asked him what he does. Here he is selling a durag to the number 17. I asked him if that pays enough to pay the bills. He said no, so he had to get a side job. I asked him what it was. He said he now pitches memberships for Gains and Glory. I said, show me. He said, alright. Throwing this near side for us, and it's going to be Kai to take it all the way back to Hugo. Hugo's going to take a touch and play it inside to Joe, who's in acres of space. Has been all game to be fair, and he plays it to Zach. Zach skips past this player, spots a run by Drage. Flag stayed down. Drage up against the keeper. You know there's only one outcome. Goes past the keeper, puts it into the back of the net. That's another goal for Drage. That's our 7th of the day, and it's another assist for Zach. Let's have a look. Zach commits him with his first touch, goes past him, threads it through the number 7 and the number 14. Flag stays down. Drage goes around the keeper, puts it in with his left, and that's now 7-1. So we've got a free kick over the far side, then it's taken quickly by Danny into Joe. Joe to Zach. Zach, that was a weird pass, into Kai. Kai plays it down the line here to Drage. Drage up against the number 7, and he's going to drag him. It goes into the box. This guy comes sliding in, and what a tackle that is. Corner from Drage, takes a short into Zach. You know what he's going to do. Puts it into the back post, and it's Monts with a header. You 50p head. 66 minutes on the clock. We've got a free kick. Drage goes it around the wall, and the keeper was running to get that. That was quite funny. Nowhere near it. Let's have a look. I don't think he was expecting him to take it that quick, to be fair. But it's in the back of the net, and it's 8-1. And there is still a long way to go in this game. And here you see Drage on the ball. Number 13 intercepts it, plays it to the 17. 17 plays it inside. He gets hounded there by Joe. Joe, fantastic slide tackle. And Dammy is in here, takes a touch, and then he puts it across the face of goal. And it's into the back of the net, and that is 9, just like that. Fantastic tackle by Joe. There, number 7 trying to go past him. Joe winning the tackle, and it goes into Dammy. He forced wide by the number 3 a little bit, but then he puts it across the keeper into the back of the net, and it's 9. And there's still over 15 minutes to go in this game. Ball over the far side. It was a free kick to South London Giants, and they play a short, and they're going to put it across their box into the number 17, who's playing really deep. In the first half, he was right up the pitch. He drives inside here, and it's nicked off him by Aiden into Drage. Aiden wants it back, but Drage goes to Dan instead. Dan has a shot. It trickles wide. Drage, you're a pagan. Why didn't you throw that to Aiden? Ball over the far side with the number 4, and he tries to play it into the number 11, and it's nicked off him by Monts, and Danny gets the ball. Aiden to Zach. What a pass that is by Zach. I'm very happy to see that he's found his passing range, because in the cup final against Swag, you know what, never mind, we don't talk about that. What the hell was that? Nearly 79 on the clock, and the ball's going to run all the way back here into Fash. Fash is going to play it to Monts. Monts is going to step in and play it to Joe. Again, in Acres. Like I said earlier, he's been in Acres the whole game. Plays it outside to Danny. Danny with the ball. And he's going to play it. No, he's going to run inside, and he's going to play it out to Dammy. Dammy's in behind here. All he's got to do is square it. He squares it to Aiden, and it's saved by the keeper.
I ain't got nothing for the camera today, man.
Number 2 on the ball as he tries to cut it back there, but Joe nicks it off him into the feet of Dan, and Dan takes a touch and he plays it into Drage. Drage up against the number 7. He puts it across the face of goal. Dammy's at the back post, and that's his hat trick. And that's our 10th of the game. Still 10 minutes to go. Drage leaving number 7 on the floor, putting it across the goal. Keeper won't get there. Falls to Dammy at the back post, and he puts that one in emphatically. And it's now 10-1. Still 10 minutes to go. Ball with the defender here, and they play back to the keeper. Keeper's going to be forced long. And Joe with a touch there into Zach. Good touch by Joe. Back to Monts. Monts to Hugo. Hugo into Zach. Zach back to Monts. Monts back to Hugo. Hugo back to Monts. Monts back to Zach. Zach turns, spots Drage over this near side. What a touch that is by Drage. Number 17 kicks him down, and it's a penalty. Penalty for the Cons. Drage steps up. Referee blows the whistle. Go. Fash takes a goal kick short into Hugo. Hugo plays it into the feet of Aiden. Aiden in space. He turns, takes a touch, and sets it back to Joe. Joe plays it back into the feet of Kai. Kai plays it down the line into Aiden. Ooh, I know you missed it, but that was a cheeky nutmeg by Aiden into the number 17. And Drage coming forward here. And he looks for Dammy. He plays it into him. Dammy up against the number 11. He goes past him. Ooh, that could have been a pen. Zach takes a shot and is blocked off the line. Dan puts it across the face of goal. It gets blocked. This is very messy, but it falls to Joe. And Joe puts it into the back of the net. And that is his first goal for the Cons. 12-1. So Dan, outside of his foot, ends up here with Zach. Zach's shot. Zach gets tackled actually, and the ball ricochets to Joe, and that's a tap in. Good finish though. 12-1. Free kick for us over the far side, and it's going to be Zach to take it. He's going to put this one into the box, and Drage is going to rise the highest into the back of the net, and that's now 13. That is, I believe, Drage's 6th goal of the game. Zach with the ball into the box. Drage doesn't even have to jump that high, to be fair. It's a free header. Only person challenging him was Aiden, but Aiden's left that foot. Drage to head it home. Well listened. And that is 13. And with that, the opposition are going to take kickoff. And I'm not going to lie, the referee is going to blow the whistle before 90 minutes. But honestly, no one actually cares except for Becca.
Mad. He didn't give any extra.
So that's it for today. It ends 13-1 to us. And let's have a look at the league table just before we leave the Tony Eldridge Championship. You can see there we sit top. 6 games played, 6 wins, 33 goal difference and 18 points. Lazio currently second with 9 points. They do have 2 games in hand on us. However, we did beat them 8-0. Our next game isn't for 2 weeks' time, and it is going to be a London Cup game. Until then, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave a comment down below. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time.